Good. Well, then, in that case, I suggest we return to the scene of the crime, the Panga Lounge. Now, the one thing that I was thinking about, Melpomene, correct me if I'm not mistaken, aren't you still invisible?
I am.
Very good.
I am.
So, to the unwitting observer, Fen and Manfred are having a lovely little sit down, and Melpomene's presence is unknown to them. So, watching then as Two Tongues Throden and their entourage pass by you and head over to this big sort of almost like roped off table in the corner that Manfred, you had been investigating a few moments ago. What's the thought process around the table, having seen this guy pass by?
Sorry, I'm just giving me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to access my character sheet, but it's just not working.
No worries.
Just bear with me. It's a disaster today.
I had the same issue with the character sheet. I had to open it in Chrome, not in Firefox. Then it worked.
I'm just going
really?
a bad
Some
gateway
reason.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is that a
Thankful that
D&D
today
Beyond issue?
I didn't have issues.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
using D&D Beyond, but it's just
Oh, weird.
Well, I'm thankful I've not had that issue. And also, after the one time I had issues with it, I have printed out PDF backups of all of my character sheets just to be
That's
safe.
smart,
so-
actually.
good idea. Right, I've got it up now. Sorry, what were you asking me?
No problem.
Right,
I was just asking. Well, let's get to the table. You've just seen Two Tongues Throden walk past you. What's going down?
He was walking towards that table that had been reserved, right? That was what had been... Okay.
Yeah, we kind of assumed that was his table anyway, right?
It had his
'Cause it
logo.
had like a sign or something. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
his emblem, the double-tongued helix.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. And you see that this emblem is repeated on various articles of clothing of his entourage, though not being a dweeb, Two Tongues Throden does not wear his own logo. He doesn't need to wear the logo, okay? You know
Of
who
course.
he is.
I mean, Fen would definitely be hesitant to just get over there and butt heads with him. I mean, or ask him about the Sage
Sure.
Stone or something like that. That doesn't seem very smart an idea. I mean, to be honest, he would probably suggest that maybe, since Melpomene is invisible anyway, maybe they could go over there and eavesdrop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as
Good
well.
idea, yeah.
Cool.
The invisibility is up for a total of an hour as long as I maintain concentration. So,
All right. Well, you've, I certainly think it's probably not been anything like an hour yet. Very cool. So that's the first plan, yeah. That Melpomene's going to go over and see what they can make out. Awesome. Melpomene, then you shuffle out. Is it before you go? Is there anything like any kind of instructions or Fen and Manfred? Is there anything you want Melpomene to particularly keep an ear out for, or Melpomene? Is there anything that you want to kind of like? Maybe I should try and find, listen for this in particular.
I think Melpomene's going to look at them. Not that they can see them. And just be like, I have my message cantrip. I will send you a message if you need to come give me backup. But for now, just watch and wait. I'm gonna go listen in, and then I will try as quietly as possible, because I'm not exactly a small humanoid. Get up and try to navigate over without bumping into anybody.
Yeah, you're just invisible. You could technically bump into people, right? I didn't even consider that.
It's not super busy in the Panga Lounge. You should be able to find a clear path through without bumping into anyone. One thing you need to keep that you do need to be a little careful of when you get a bit closer there is a member of security staff, the same dwarf that kind of gave Manfred the push off to not get too close to that table last time out. But you should be able to get over there in the vicinity without bumping into anybody. I don't think there's any need for a stealth check. It's, you know, there's music playing. I wouldn't regard you as being particularly audible if you're trying not to be. You know, I think there's a sort of common sense approach there. So, as you get, how close do you want to get to this table?
I want to get close enough that I could hear them if they're talking in a low voice, but not so close that I am in danger of being bumped into them.
You got it.
Does that make sense?
You get so pretty close then, and as I say, it's sort of roped off this table. You know, it's you're kind of high rollers, VIP booth kind of thing at a nightclub, you know. And this dwarf stands there kind of dutifully at the rope, just kind of like hands clasped in front of him, looking as sort of broad and imposing as he can. You listen in on the conversation, and you hear Two Tongues Throwden is kind of holding court. Everybody is hanging off his every word, you know, very, very enthralled. If you want to, I guess, do I need a roll from you? No, perhaps not. Not unless there's anything in particular that you want to kind of know about that. But he's holding court and is telling like a couple of old sort of stories of scrapes he's got into and people. It's not very nice. Most of the stories seem to have the thrust of like people that wronged him in some way, that he caught and punished, or killed, or whatever. This is not a nice dude. One name that then comes up is the name Crank. You know, Melpomene, give me a history check, though I think I'm going to put a high DC of 18 on it, because I think it's unlikely that that you know this name.
Nope.
Yeah, so the name Crank is new to you, and it seems to be the source of like a lot of amusement. Like as soon as the name is mentioned, everyone sort of starts cracking up, and it just sounds like they're talking about how out of his depth this guy is, and you hear it said that like the district of New Tisvelk has just completely gone to the dogs since he took over, and he's just like, whoever this person is a laughingstock. Melpomene, give me a perception check, please, with a DC of 12. Oh,
nice. Nat 20.
Wow.
You do spot somebody coming over from the bar carrying a tray of drinks, and they're walking directly towards you. You're going to have to move a little to not, for them to not clatter into you. But very good on a 24. That's fine. You nimbly evade, and the member of staff comes over and begins putting drinks down in front of all the occupants of this table. I think there were about, if I remember, I think there was 7 or 8 of them in total. So it's a big table, and this looks like they're settling in for a big night. The conversation turns, and one of these lackeys, sort of through they're sort of still laughing about this guy, about this crank person, and then through laughter, you see this lackey sort of like, yeah, yeah, he's almost as big a joke as Ben Scarab. And there's just silence at the table. The whole table just goes fucking deathly silent. And even you just spot the dwarf bouncer, who's very much not a member of their group. You see them kind of almost like half turn a little at the mention of this name. And you can give me another history check if you'd like.
Cool.
15. Yeah, I think on a 15, I think you have heard the name Ben Scarab. You've been in Pagona's Rest for a few days now, and it's certainly a person of note. Ben Scarab is the vicelord of Tenpenny, which is the harbour district. I'll just remind you of the Pagona's Rest map quickly. So Tenpenny, the northeastern district, which contains within it the harbour. Ben Scarab is the vicelord who rules over Tenpenny. The mention of this guy's name at the table with Two Tongues Throden is, yeah, just like deathly silent, and you see Two Tongues just like their head turn very slowly to the person to their right that said this, and you see Two Tongues Throden appears to be quite a literal nickname, as you see these two tongues flicking out a little of this guy's mouth, and then without warning, bam! He stabs this guy in the hand with a knife into the table. This guy just like winces. The bouncer wheels round to see what's going on, and they sort of move to go and pull a curtain across. Give me a dexterity check. They're coming towards you, Melfmene, and without warning. Let's see if you avoid getting bumped into. Or you can do. You can also do this as like acrobatics if you prefer.
Okay. Dexterity or like a saving throw, or just the check?
Just the check.
I guess I'll do the acrobatics because that's a tiny bit higher.
11.
Better than.
I think on an 11 you just evade it. And actually, what I'm going to say is the dwarf comes across you to pull this curtain across so that people can't see what's going on anymore. And I reckon you do gently brush against him, but he's focused is on getting this curtain pulled and closed.
Okay.
I'm going to actually do a perception roll for this guy, but I'm going to do it with disadvantage to see if he picks up on what's going down. So I'm going to say we're going to roll with disadvantage, and it's, I think, he's got to be a 14 with disadvantage, so tough to do. If he beats that, he's going to detect that someone did knock against him, and that's going to be bad. So let's have a look.
Great.
Oh, no danger. Best is a 5. Best is an 8. Melpomene, you evade your brush against this guy. He doesn't really take notice of it. Grabs a thick red curtain and pulls it across. Not only are things getting a little dicey there, it's now much harder to hear anything of note through this curtain.
Okay. I'm gonna keep listening, but I guess try to move to where I'm close to like a seam in the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh, two nat 20s already.
Two nat 20s on perceptions specifically.
Yeah.
I think on that you can continue on a 24. You can absolutely continue to pick up some more conversation. That having stabbed this guy in the hand, the conversation just continues right afterwards. They don't, it's like there's sort of a few moments of silence when this guy gets stabbed, and then the conversation just seems to go back to this crank guy and what a loser he is, and how he's never gonna last. Do you know what? Actually, on a 24, you now find out that Crank is the vicelord of New Tisfelk, and which is the southwesternmost what's it called, district of Pagona's Rest, and that he has only been in the job about 2 months, and he took over the role from his father who died recently, and he's and basically this guy is young and out of his depth and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So on a 24 you pick up some decent information about this guy Crank. So all in all, you've discovered who two of the vice lords are for Tenpenny and New Tisfelk, and you also know a fair bit about Crank. And although you don't know much more about it, it sounds like Two Tongues Throden doesn't want to hear about Ben Scarab, for whatever reason that may be. Let's while all this is going on, Fen and Manfred, what's the conversation like between you two at the table while you're waiting for Melpomene to return?
I'm just hoping Melpomene's okay, just in there, like being so close to this sort of sinister dude. So it's a little bit of concern, but yeah.
Just kind of watching, really. I mean, we can't see them, of course, but the table itself and what just happened with the knife.
A little bit like eerie in the air, we definitely know there's something sinister in there. Yeah.
Why don't both of you actually give me a perception check as well? I want to know how well the sound of this guy getting stabbed in the hand carried.
Nice.
Very cool dice again here, guys. Love it.
Yeah, Foxy, I love that one. That was super cool.
Yeah, it was for free a couple of weeks ago.
Nice. I need to keep an eye on those.
Yeah, I look every week now.
I think Fen, on a 22, so Manfred on a 10, you do hear some kind of loud noise come from over in the vicinity. Now, obviously you know Melpomene's over there, but can't really see that corner terribly well from your vantage point. Fen, on a 22, you hear pretty clearly with your elf ears, and hear this yelp of pain come out from this guy at the table. And maybe you get a better idea that somebody at the table is having some kind of disagreement or something. Good. Melpomene, anything else you want to do over in your neck of the woods? I would say by this point, by the way, because there probably had been a bit of a gap in time from when you first cast this. You're probably not too far away from it being an hour now. You're maybe kind of over the 50-minute mark or so.
Okay. So I think with knowing that my time is about to run out, I will take a look around. Is Jerba still in the the lounge we're in?
I think they left. I think they left before these guys came in, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Okay, then in the last couple of minutes that I have left, I'm going to just real quick tail someone outside, like follow someone out so I don't just randomly open a door, and let the spell drop and then come back in so
Gotcha.
that I don't just randomly appear.
Smart.
Very cool. And I'm trying to remember if did we have a name for the tavern keeper of the Panga Lounge? I can't even remember if we had a name for him yet. I don't think we did. But in any case, that's fine. So you rejoin the group then, presumably, and is it just a case of catching everybody up and sort of what you've learned?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to compile a list of who is the vicelord of what. Southside.
We do know 5 of the 6 names by now, right? I think.
Yeah, I think
yes.
so. The only one that you
the water courses.
Is the water courses. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if simply getting the names is what you want, that probably won't be too difficult.
I know.
I'm sure that most people in Pagona's Rest will know that information. Obviously, the question is, who do you ask, and why do you want to know, and what's their thoughts on that? What do you want to do? What do you think is your next step? You've obviously got a couple of directions to potentially go in. It is kind of now getting on into the night. You've got your big rotating bed if you want to rest. But I guess have a take a moment to sort of think about like what your goals are at this point in time, and if there's anything you want to do in support of that, basically.
I mean, one of the goals, of course, is the Sage Dome, but I don't think it's really that the most pressing matter right now, and it doesn't really seem like a good moment to to go for that or anything. So, but we do kind of have to get the 6 vicelords together also, right? Is that our job, or is
that was what Ember, all I would say is that's what Ember thought would be a good course of action. Now, you don't have to listen to Ember if you think there's a different way to approach this problem. That being said, if that is what you want to pursue, then at some point you're probably going to have to make contact with Two Tongues Throwden in some form or another. Is it your job?
That's a question. Yeah.
I think the point it's sort of become something that you have to, whether this is how you solve the problem or not. You guys' fates are tied up with this Bordant issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to figure out how to solve that problem. Now, if you want to do that without involving the vicelords, then do that. Is I guess what I would say. If you want to try and involve them and try and get some help with it, then it's nobody else's fate is bound to Bordant in this way.
Yeah, of course.
That you know of, at least.
Yeah, it's tricky. Doesn't really seem to be the right moment to suggest to him to Throwden to meet up with Crank, because I don't want a knife in my hand. Oh no, Crank wasn't the guy. The Scarab.
Oh,
yeah,
Ben Scarab.
Yes, Ben Scarab. Yeah. When everybody went silent, when the person said almost as much of a joke, did we get the feel that the going silent was because they actually respect this person, or was it just because the person insulted another vicelord that wasn't the one they were already making fun of?
I would give me an insight check, Melpomene.
There. Okay. That's fair. Oh, that should have been a +4, so add 1 more to that. A 9.
A 9. I think your read on that at the time was that it seemed to be just the mention of the name caused everybody a lot of awkwardness, and in the case of Two Tongues Throwden, vicious, violent anger.
Okay. Got it. Cool.
And I guess, well, they certainly had no problem taking the piss out of Crank, who's another vicelord.
Okay. All right, so we know most of the names. It's getting late. Have we still? Yeah, we've got a room.
You've got a room. So and I guess the other thing to say is sort of in terms of the vicelords, Midnight Blue, you've already met, right? Like that's someone you already have had an existing conversation with. You know the name of Bertha Cleves, and
of course.
And you've kind of got potentially multiple reasons to want to speak to them as well. So, yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to try. If there's anything you want to try and do, what's the? I guess what's the feeling of like? How do you solve this wider problem of Bordant? Is it a case of approaching the vicelords, or do you want to avoid them? They're obviously, in some cases, a bit unpredictable. Is there any other solutions to the wider problem that you're considering?
Well, Melpomene, knowing Melpomene's background as a storyteller and someone who knows that sometimes the most knowledgeable people are the ones who carry the stories, I think Melpomene is thinking about going to the other religious houses in Pagona's Rest, and potentially asking whoever the head priest or cleric or whatever the person is called, if they know anything about the name Bordant. Just because that's, I think, their initial gut feeling is go ask the people who tell the stories. So that's what Melpomene's thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, right now we just need knowledge, right? All the knowledge we can get about this whole thing.
Yeah. The other thing that they're thinking is, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all of these people into a meeting room to tell them all any of what we've seen. So I think Melpomene's also trying to run through ideas of like, how can we get in contact with people safely? Is that going and like getting a letter from some of the other vicelords saying, hey, we need to all meet up? Stuff like that.
Sure.
It's just loose thoughts right now.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, why would they listen to us?
Exactly.
Absolutely. So then, is there anything else to be done this evening, or is it a case of our work begins on the morrow?
Just flavor stuff. Melpomene's going to practice the oodle for an hour.
Nice. Give me a performance roll. I mean, the first time you played this, you got a fucking nat 20 or something like that, didn't you? 26!
Wow.
Corp is rolling today. Let's get a combat going.
Yes, indeed.
You sure you don't want to fight Two Tongues Throwden? Melanie just critting
sure.
all over the place.
And 7 of his henchmen, yeah.
Oh dear. Amazing. Yeah, I think you find that, you know, the first time you played this, you seem to have this very natural aptitude for it, and this trend continues. You find that you're actually getting to grips with this fairly comfortably, whether that's just your natural musical gift, or it's more cerebral than that you've kind of just have taken the time to understand how it works, but you find that you're able to create beautiful noise with this ukulele. Very good work. Anything else that anyone wants to do this evening, or is it, or must we take our rest?
I don't really think of anything. So
I don't think there's anything else now. Let's
All
go on that rotating bed, I guess.
Yeah. Now they were able to they were able to turn off the rotating aspect of it. It's completely up to you whether you want to enable that again. You are long rested in that case. The morning comes over Pagoda's Rest. Let's mix it up a little, music wise. There we go.
Ooh.
Old favourite. This one. The dawn comes to Pagoda's Rest, and there you are at the Pango Lounge. In the cold light of morning, you see this is really a place for nighttime. It's not a place. This is not a B&B. This is a, you probably noticed some slightly odd stuff about this place last night, but it's a kind of a nightclub and maybe a sex club. It's got a slight sort of sex club vibe to it. Between the rotating beds and the dark red sort of lighting and all this kind of stuff, not really any reason to stick around at this place during the daytime. Where would you like to go first? So I think the couple of things that you'd been weighing up, obviously for you, Melpomene, there was the ability to go and research with Ember. There was also, you said about going to religious houses, and then there's also just the kind of, do you just go and start trying to meet with vicelords and seeing how far you get there? When you come out into the kind of main room of the Pango Lounge in the morning, there's no sign of Two Tongues Throwden, with the exception of a mark in the table that he had been sitting at, and some dried blood around that mark. Where, the evidence that someone has tried to clean this up as best they can, but that it looks like there'll be a patch there for some time.
There's no fantasy bleach here, so
no, afraid not. So. What's the first port of call here, do we think?
Do y'all have any opinions?
I mean, the idea for meeting Bertha was that she was in this, what's this called again? The
Southside?
The stadium thing.
Bertha is Southside.
The Slovalium, yeah.
If there's anything going on there anyway, we don't...
Yeah, we've got to see if there's an event on, maybe.
Otherwise,
That's
we can
on the way to the academy,
go to those houses. It's certainly easier.
You could always, of course, split up, right? Like Melpomene could go and meet with Ember while you two go and have a look and see what's going on at the Slovalium.
Right. Let's do that.
But it's up to you, of course.
Good idea.
Okay, so brilliant. It's a beautiful sunny morning, as it routinely is in Pagoda's Rest. The Pango Lounge is dark all the time, so stepping out into the morning, you get that blinding sensation as the morning light kind of comes in. Your eyes try to adjust to that. It's
to that, Melpomene literally whips out a pair of sunglasses. Puts them on.
nice. So cool. So
Can't take the
cool.
Floridian out of me. Sorry.
Yeah, you know how to deal with bright sunshine at this point. Bright sunshine and storms at 2 p.m. exactly that last for 40 minutes and then disappear completely. Good.
Thunderstorm capital of the U.S., baby.
Yes.
Anyway.
Great. Yeah, making your way through Tricorn, you see that same mural that you saw previously of Two Tongues Throne looking very imposingly over the kind of open plaza area. As you make your way into Southside, Manfred, give me a perception check, please.
Oof.
On a 10,
Not great.
it's not great. I think Manfred, you are oblivious to.
I'm just too distracted by everything.
You're oblivious to the fact that as you walk through the streets, there's a few people that kind of stop and stare at Manfred in particular, and sort of whisper to each other about like, that's the guys, that's the fucking maniac. But Manfred, you don't notice that at all. So you just go, as you're making your way through Southside, Sir Feathers kind of suddenly departs from the route slightly, and just like pops his head round the side of a little crate and just begins to whack, whack. And following his bill around you see that Sir Feathers has located the another dead snake underneath, around the corner of this crate, just lying there on the ground. And Sir Feathers kind of pecks at it slightly, but no movement is forthcoming, and this thing is full dead.
I check the snakes, if there's anything on it that might be worth, like, yeah.
Give me a nature.
Anything that might stand out.
Oh yeah.
Like it.
You examine this beast quite closely. But as with the one that Fen found in the Hecate Hole a few nights ago, there appears to be no sign of injury, no sign of poison, nothing that would give you any indication, no disease. You feel very confident on a 22 that this is once again just an unexplained death with no kind of reasoning behind it. So the Fen and Manfred, you're off to the Slavalium. Melpomene, you're off to Mokono Academy. Let's go with the lads first. Off to the Slavalium. Now, what was it you were hoping to find here? You were hoping to see if Bertha Cleves was around, or if there was any events on, or what was the? I think we were
gonna see if there were an event on, because if there's an event on, she'd be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Great.
We're just gonna go up to the box office bit and see if there's anyone there.
Nice. As you approach the Slithalium, you watch a horse pulling a wagon behind it on its way towards the Slithalium, and you see two guards open large doors in the base of one of the kind of pillars that open into the Slithalium. In the wagon being pulled is actually a big cage. It's like a prison wagon, and you see 3 goblins being held in this cage, being transported into the Slithalium. They're still a fair distance off, and you can just hear these goblins just like complaining as they go all the way. I don't want it. Whatever happened to due process? I'm entitled. And you watch as this wagon disappears into the doors of the Slithalium, and the guards close it up. And you kind of, as you approach, you hear the sound of a massive bolt on the other side, locking these doors fast. There, on the box office, there is, you can see an orc kind of sat behind a table, and yeah, they're just finishing talking to somebody, and you see them kind of hand a scrap of paper over to somebody who then walks off, walks away from the table, seemingly content with whatever it was they got. Where do you want to go?
Off to the box office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess go to the counter and speak to this fellow.
Great. This female orc sitting at the table is kind of just like making some notes, and looks up. Says, "Good morning. How can I help you?"
You take the lead.
Hello there. We were just wondering, is there an event on today at all?
Today, yes, there is scheduled to be a fight this afternoon. You're wanting 2 tickets, is it?
Yes. Possibly. We'll have to.
Oh, yeah.
Is there 3 available?
Oh, there's tickets. There's always tickets available. Always tickets available. You know, very rarely. Well, no, you know, we fill the place out eventually, but most people, frankly, will just come when they hear the horns. You know, a lot of people kind of just take their chances with it. But I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're making the right decision. Get tickets in advance. It's just sometimes they want to know who's fighting or the rest of it. We don't know exactly what's going on, but there'll be a fight this afternoon. 3. You said 3 tickets, was it?
Yeah. Is it going to be a good fight? Do you think?
Always a good fight.
Is it going to be brutal?
Oh, it'll be brutal. Always is.
Oh, perfect.
If you're someone who likes blood, if you're interested in the brutality side of it. Now, I don't know if you ever considered fighting yourself in the Slithalium.
It's certainly crossed my mind, you know.
Really?
Of course.
Do you know, very rarely do people want to, but you know, I always say that people who have a violent rage in them, a violent tendency, it could be really rewarding. It's pretty decent money if you survive. The downside is, of course, you could have your skull smashed into a paste.
It's one of those things, you know. I reckon I can handle it.
None of us are going to live forever, are we? That's the thing. So well, look, that's not really my job. Let me sort you out some tickets. It's 5 bronze pieces per ticket, and they just start fiddling about with some paperwork, sort of down, and then you see that they've got like a wax, a candle next to them, and they kind of drip a couple of drops of wax onto each bit of paper, and then stamp it with a seal as a mark of authenticity. So yeah, 5 bronze per ticket. Not really my business, the whole, choosing fighters. If you do want to get involved in that side of things, probably best to go and try and speak with Bertha Cleves or one of her underlings,
Funny you mention that name. That's who we're looking to speak to. Do you know? Yeah, do you know if she's going to be here today at this fight?
Oh, she'll be here at the fight. Yes, of course.
Perfect.
What I would say is she's very dedicated. Very, when she's here, she's here for the fight. So, if you want a word of advice, I would say best time to catch her, really, ideally not in the Slithalium at all, my opinion, but if you're going to do it, maybe just go before the fighting starts. She tends to get here pretty early, so I would try and do the same. It'll be the fight will be just after noon today, so I would try and get here a bit earlier. Try and catch her before the fighting starts. You're probably more likely to get, a bit more out of her then. Once the fighting starts, she's, really focused.
Yeah, that's great info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think I'll take those tickets then. I assume I have enough money for these tickets, right?
Yeah, you've got enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
She hands you the ticket. She says, "Very good. Well, I look forward to not seeing you get your head smashed into a paste with a big hammer. But hey, I really respect you giving it a go."
I give her 5 extra bronze pieces as a tip, just to say thank you for being so helpful and whatnot.
That's the first time this has happened for me in many, many months. Thank you. Very kind.
Yeah, you're being a great help. Keep up the good work. I put my hand out for a fist bump.
Yes, wonderful. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see you this afternoon then, will we?
Lovely.
Let's go over to Melpomene at the academy. Ember is there bright and early, and spots Melpomene coming through the door, and sort of like you see the sort of like look of recognition and a half smile, a lot on their mind, but not displeased to see you. Tramin nowhere to be seen this morning, at least, and Ember gets up to greet you and it's like, "Good morning. I'm kind of looking forward to this. It would be nice to take my mind off everything else and work on something else a little bit. How are you?"
I'm good. We had a restful evening.
Oh, good.
I'm also looking forward to this. Where do you want to start? Last night we stayed at the Pango Lounge to get some information, but I don't know if we'll stay there again.
Oh.
It was expensive.
Yeah, it is a bit expensive. Their clientele is...
Yes, we learned that the hard way.
Okay, well, you don't need me to tell you. Yes, I'm just trying to think. Have you tried the Hecate hole? It might be a bit more your pace.
Yes, we just need to sort out one more thing before we are able to head back there.
Anything? Can I help? Or...
We just need to speak to Bertha Cleves, unless you know exactly where we could find her before the next fight, so we could speak to her outside of the Slithalium. Otherwise, we'll just try to catch her before the fight.
I don't know exactly where Bertha is, but she'll probably meet with me if I have a good enough reason. Anyway, one thing at a time.
Yes.
Where do you want to start? Is there anything that you particularly want more information
I have two things I would like to start with. To start with, on my own project, I want to know the oral histories of any traveling tribes that might be outside of the walls of Pagona's Rest, that I might search out for more stories. And then Melpomene just goes into like an info dump, like Emba's opened the door for thoughts, and just that they're just gonna lock in and give Emba that, like, let's take our mind off of local politics of now and let's talk about history, and really, really lock into that. And I think that that's gonna be their focus. And then before they wrap up with this hour of research, they're also going to ask, and if I wanted to follow up on any other local stories, do you have any recommendations of who I should speak to further? I was thinking of maybe going to some of the religious sites and speaking to some of the leaders there, but if you have insight, I would love to have some.
What is it you want to know more about?
Well, right now, Bordant, if you know anyone who would have any more information about that.
We may have some information here, but you could always try at the ziggurat in Tricorn. And if you were to meet with the deacon there, he's a reasonably civilized sort. I'm sure you'd probably almost certainly learn something of value from him. His name's Clifton. And I'm certain that he'll be able to give you something. Bordant. Maybe let me see what we can find here. What I would like you to do, Melpomene, in a minute is I would like, with no role required, I'm going to give you a couple of things that you can that you're going to learn over this time. But okay, if you can beat a DC 15 history check, I'll give you something more.
Okay. Nope.
That's too bad.
The luck has failed me. Failed me today.
That's too bad. However,
I should have given myself bardic inspiration. Oh well.
Even without that, over the course of your time working with Ember today, you learn two things that are kind of particular interest. Firstly, you learn about a group called the you hear a name that you've heard once before, which is the Silicani. This is a group that Midnight Blue also mentioned, that are a roaming band of nomads and storytellers. The difficulty is nobody knows when or where they'll be. They move around the region constantly, so it's a bit of a needle in a haystack kind of thing. If you pass them on the road, you're very lucky. But their name comes up again. You also hear about a group called the Gak Telerik, who are and Ember kind of mentions this may be of particular interest to you, because they are a group of orcs, and they have lived in the region for so long that their skin has turned ashen black, and it's like their skin is they're very distinctive because they've got this cracked black skin. So while still recognisably orcs, they have this very distinctive feature, and they aren't necessarily renowned particularly as storytellers, but they have lived in the region for a long time, and you learn that they are native to the Wedab Caves, which are west of Pagona's Rest. Let me I'll throw the old South Wastes map on screen briefly, and you can see here the Wedab Caves, sort of just left of centre of the map, west of Pagona's Rest. So you learn about the Gak Telleric, which I'll put in our Discord channel. So you've got.
I was about to ask for the spelling. That's perfect.
There we go. So that's in our Discord channel.
Perfect.
So I think that's something that you learn about, and they're a group that they've certainly lived in the region for many centuries, and so undoubtedly would have stories. Let me just see if there's anything else that I want to mention.
Yes, this is why I built this character. Give me your lore, Martin.
I think the only other thing that you come to learn is about the origins of Pagona's Rest itself, which is that it was for a very long time a very small lakeside settlement that was founded by a population of Dragonborn who travelled from the distant west across the Cindy Desert, and were essentially exiles from their home region, and they kind of walked until they found water, and then established this small settlement, and this was some 2,200 years ago, roughly, or hold on a second, 2,000 years ago. So I will I'll actually prepare some notes for you on that and put it in our Discord after the session. But you get a bit of info around that. But I'll give you some kind of particulars around that, just for your information. On an 8, you aren't able to find anything. Yes?
I do still have that D4 that you had gifted, and I know it won't get me to the 15.
Go on,
but I haven't used it yet, so let's just put it in there.
I'll tell you what.
I
can't give you shit on a 1. I was gonna say if you get a 3 or I was gonna say if you get a 3 or a 4, I'll give you something else on that. No dice on that one, unfortunately.
No dice, not today.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it won't be found on a future day, though. It's just the research. You're going through old documents. One thing that you're finding is that the records are really poor. The actual quality of them is bad, and the organisation of them is worse. You also find a lot of damaged books, a lot of damaged scrolls, ones that have been like fire damage or water damage, or just the ravages of time. But it seems like there's never really been that kind of someone who's been that chronicler who really kind of oversaw all that kind of stuff. So that's the time that Ember has available to you. Fen and Manfred, after getting your tickets for a fight this afternoon, what's your next stop? Do you just go to join up with Melpomene, or is there anything you want to do in it before doing that?
There's nothing I need to do. I don't know if you need to do anything.
No, not that I can think of. Would have definitely joined up with Melpomene again.
Go and meet up then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So as the three of you are kind of reunited, and in at the Moccano Academy. Fen and Manfred come to meet Melpomene. Both of you have kind of got Fen and Manfred, and separately Melpomene may have a bit of a lead on how to meet with Bertha Cleves. What's plan A?
I guess maybe we should try and get there a little bit early then to sort of see if we can catch her. Sort of like the
if we
explained.
If there's no option to catch her there, we can always go back to Ember and try that route.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Sounds
as
good.
much as Melpomene would love to have the backup, like the weight of Emba's request, I think that in terms of speed, it's probably our best bet to keep an eye out for her. You said that the thing is at noon and it's still morning, so we've probably got time to wander and get over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the morning. You've got a few hours yet until you've got maybe like 3 hours or so before, from what it sounds like, this fight is due to go down, and you've got your tickets. So, is there anything else you want to do in the interim before that goes down?
I don't think so. I think we know where Bertha Cleves lives, right? She's in that the general area, so we
had a
could
bit
go.
of an altercation with her doorman.
Yeah.
It's through the door.
So we know the general route that she'll probably take. I guess
Sure.
we could go, kind of post up, find somewhere to be inconspicuous, get a beverage or a snack or whatever, and keep an eye out.
Sounds good, yeah.
Very cool. So you guys, you can kind of pitch up and just loiter with intent at a building. So are you kind of like trying to keep eyes on the door where you think that she's going to come out from? Is that the kind of plan?
Yes, I think Melpomene is gonna stand and try to keep eyes on the door, but I think Melpomene doesn't want to accost her directly outside of her house, and so they're gonna be within message distance of Fen and Manfred so that I can let them know which way they're going, and then we can try to intercept.
Okay, nice. Love that. Okay, very cool. The morning draws on then. Give me 1 second. Just trying to check the old notes. Cool. Yeah, the morning draws on, and about just as the sun is approaching its noon. Sure enough, the metal door that you successfully electrocuted some days ago. You hear that sort of, it's a heavy door. You hear that, like a squeaking as this door is pulled open. You see this the doorman that you had this incident with kind of steps through and kind of holds the door open, and shortly thereafter you see an older human woman with kind of her blonde hair up in almost like a beehive kind of hairstyle, you know. Actually, everybody give me a perception check.
I am hopeless today.
Lousy.
Oh my god. Yikes.
Oh wow.
Well,
Shit.
looks like a woman. Some kind of woman, I reckon. She looks about like 60 years old, and you can see that she has, even with lousy rolls, like she has sort of cracked, leathery skin. She's spent too much time in the sun, you know. She's the doorman closes the door behind her and follows on himself, and walks alongside her. As she
is that the guy we electrocuted, or is it a different one?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Great. Excellent.
Is he looking quite roughed up and stuff like that? Has he got sort of?
No, he looks all right. You know, he only got a little tickle, and that was a little while ago. He's long rested. You know, he walks, and the security guy. Actually, I can't remember if I think it was a dragonborn, if memory serves. I can't remember 100%. We'll say it's a dragonborn. This guy walks, and you can see he keeps his hand at his cross hip on the hilt of his sword. Bertha Cleves walks really upright, really proudly, kind of like shoulders back, really fearlessly through these streets, really as a really commanding presence. And sure enough, the two of them begin to walk in the direction of the Sledalium.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the broken harp string that I've got, pull it taut, and whisper into it the direction that they're heading, so that Fen and Manfred can know which way she's going. So I'm gonna be like, hey, she's going this way. Try to find somewhere private to talk. Also, the guy I electrocuted is with her, so I'm gonna stay out of sight. So I will follow at a distance, but I'm not trying to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Fen and Manfred. What's the plan?
I would say we follow her to this. Sorry, I always forget the word. Sledalium.
Sledalium. Rolls right off the
Yeah,
tongue.
not just out in. Exactly. Just maybe try and catch her there, way closer to the actual building, not like out in the streets where everyone sees us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So the two of you follow on her and her doorman or security man or whatever, and Melpomene, you're kind of following on a little further away at a distance, trying not to be spotted by this doorman, for sure.
Yes.
Much as you saw. Well, you're kind of used to this now, right? Yes, when earlier on when you came here, you saw the prison wagon rolling into the stadium and guards opening doors. It's pretty similar to what you saw with Midnight Blue the first time you were here as well, where there are these kind of private doors that are opened. You see that Bertha Cleves is heading for one of these doors.
Well, let's hurry there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Try to approach her.
And what do you say? Let's say you're close enough to call out or whatever.
Do you say?
I'm so sorry. I need to answer this phone call. Be right
That's okay.
right back.
No worries.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Miss Cleves, or Lady Cleves.
I'm sorry, Miss
how do
Cleves. I am for you. Yeah.
Could
sorry,
we
Miss
have
Cleves.
a moment?
We'll work. You see, as soon as you call out, Miss Cleves, the her security man, this dragonborn, wheels around to face you and grips the hilt of his sword. Bertha herself,
I'm holding up my hands a little.
Okay, nice. Bertha whips around as well, and goes, "Muzz, not Miss, Muzz."
Oh, Muzz.
Muzz Cleves.
Muzz Cleves. Okay.
Do I look like a miss? I'm 62 years old.
I didn't want to assume. Is it okay if we approach you? Do you have a moment for us?
The security guy goes to answer and is like, I can't remember what the fucking hell this guy's voice was like. It's like, she never has time. Beat it.
Oh. We've been sent by someone named Wink, sorry.
Okay,
I don't know if that helps, or if that makes it worse.
Bertha Cleves squints and is like, Wink?
The one and only Wink.
Oh. That motherfucker. What the fuck did that weasel want?
Well, he wants actually to talk to you, technically. I mean, we want that too, but for different reasons.
Yeah,
I bet
it's complicated.
Yeah, he asked us to come and find you.
He's a fucking louse.
He seems like it. We owed him a favor, so we wanted to at least ask.
Oh, he's a master at getting people to owe him favors. Just because he's not allowed in Southside no more. She goes, and why? And who the hell are you anyway? How'd you even know this guy?
My name is. Well, we just traveled here, and he picked us up because we had an altercation with our carriage.
Right, yeah. Always picking up waifs and strays along the road. That sounds like the Wink I know.
Yeah.
Melpomene, how far away?
Said he just wants to talk to you.
How far is Melpomene away from this conversation?
I think that Melpomene, in this time, has cast invisibility on themselves.
Okay.
Because we're just going to burn that spell slot. Why not? And gotten close enough to be within eavesdropping distance.
Okay, so to catch you up on the conversation, basically, as soon as Fen mentioned trying to sort out this meeting with Wink, Bertha Cleves has become not exactly angry, but certainly has no love for this name. She goes, I ain't spoken to that no good, dirty louse in going on 4 years. You want to know why? I bet he never told you why.
He did not know.
No.
She reaches into her inside pocket, and you see as she opens her tunic or whatever a little. She suddenly starts talking. She's like, "It's okay. Come on, little guy. Come on." And she takes a little rat out of her inside pocket and puts it up on her shoulder and just hands a little morsel of bread to it.
And I offer it one of my many pieces of cheese.
You go to do that, and the security guy just fucking palm in the chest.
What?
He's like, "Oi! You weren't invited."
Hey now.
Who says no to free cheese?
Exactly.
Bertha's like, what do you got there, cheese?
Only the best.
Give it here. Give it here. All right. Seems pretty clean. She hands it to the rat. She says, "This is Boris, and Boris,
What a name.
replaced my dear, beloved Snuggles. After that no-good louse, Wink, killed Snuggles.
Oh, wow.
Stepped on
Okay, I
him.
understand why you don't want to talk to him.
Stepped on him. Crushed him. So yeah, I don't want to see him no more. I don't want to let him in Southside. What does he even want?
Well, he didn't tell us that.
We
just
don't
said
know.
He wanted to talk to you.
It's been very vague with it.
But I'm happy to tell him that he doesn't want to. That you don't want to talk to him. I can understand that. We met his wife. It's...
He got married? Who on earth
I think...
would marry that?
She was
She's
a rat,
a nut
actually,
job as
wasn't
well.
she? Wasn't Drab a rat folk? Or do I remember that wrong?
She is a rat folk, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just fucking perfect. Kills my rat. And then goes and marries one. I got nothing against rat people. You know, how could I?
Of course.
But, yeah. I tell you what. You tell him, if he wants to talk to me, he can fight in the Slavalium. And if he can,
yeah.
if he can beat Colossa, then he's got a meeting.
Okay, I'll pass that on.
Well, we're going to send in the invitation then.
When you had this thing, I'm sorry, for some reason I can barely remember this scene at all. When you had the incident where Melpomene electrocuted the doorman, did he see Fen and Manfred as well, or was it only Melpomene?
You said that there was a slide open gap thing.
Yeah.
And Melpomene was big.
I know I spoke to him, but I don't know if I was there when the door kind of exploded.
Did you spoke to him as well?
I did speak to him at the start, yeah. Because he turned me away. Like, I spoke to him twice.
I did
after
think someone else had been had contact.
Yeah, I don't think Fen did, but I know I definitely did.
Let's do
I was in the back.
Perception roll for our friend, the security guard, and see if he remembers.
Oh no,
Manfred. On a 13. Does he? What was the DC on that?
Does that... You could do, like, passive insight. Does that beat his passive insight? Manfred's, I mean.
It does beat 11, which is Manfred's passive insight. But I don't know if Manfred's insight... I'm going to say... I'm going to say he suspects. He's like... He looks at Manfred... He kind of looks at Manfred and is like... Have we met?
No, never seen you before. You must be mixing me up with some other handsome mustache fellow.
Give me a deception.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Here's one of those faces.
Give me deception, Manfred.
Oh no.
14 to
That's
beat.
a pretty good. I have a pretty good advantage
I was
actually.
gonna say, you've got
Oh,
pretty good
oh, yeah.
charisma.
Nice.
He goes, I guess it's true. Mustaches are quite in at the moment. He goes, okay then. Just see him sort of relax a little. His hand isn't gripping his sword handle quite so tightly. Anyway, Bertha Cleves is like, anything else I can do for you? Or may I be allowed to attend to my actual business and job here?
Well, if I may ask, Did you want to say
Go
something?
ahead. Oh no, it's
Okay. I just like to mention or ask about. Do you know anything about Bordant? I know this might be a little bit either confusing or.
Bordant? Huh. You've been talking to, what's the name of that other louse? Tramon James.
Tramon, probably.
Oh,
Indeed.
don't get us started on him.
You've been talking to Tramon James.
He's a right
we're
asshole,
talking to
isn't
all
he?
great people, apparently.
What do you want to know about Bordant for?
It's a long
Melphamene's
story.
gonna whisper message. The hags, the hags.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I wanted to get at with the long story bit. We also had an altercation with some hags in Salta.
You've been to Salta?
Yes,
Huh.
Tramon actually sent us there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're meeting all the best and brightest in Pagona's Rest, aren't you?
Indeed.
She goes, he came to me a few weeks ago, said something about Bordant. All I knows is... Actually, Fen, give me a... Just give me a persuasion.
It's just a... Yikes.
Yikes!
Yikes. Oh dear.
That's pretty shit.
She goes, all I know's Bordant, one of these monsters you find in, children's stories. One of these guys everybody seems to have heard of, but nobody actually knows anything about what he ever did. Was there ever
fair.
a Bordant? I don't know.
We do
If there
kind of have reason to
was-
believe that there was.
Oh, you think there is, huh?
Yeah, there's signs.
Science.
And even Ember agrees. I think you know her.
I know Ember. Hey, good on you. You managed to meet somebody in Pagona's Rest who isn't a complete
Yeah.
waste of space. That's good
She was a
going.
delightful person. Is, not was.
They're, Ember's a good researcher. Does Ember think Bordant's real?
Yes, I think so.
Really? You see their face become a little more serious. I don't really know anything about Bordant, but if Tramon's looking into it and Ember thinks it's real, it's pretty serious. I don't know what you, I hate to burst your bubble, but if Bordant is real, I don't think there's a damn thing we can do about it.
Certainly not alone, no. But maybe all of us together?
All of us together. Wouldn't that be nice? Not really, you're new in town, aren't you? I can tell.
Yeah, but we've been around already, so we know that is quite a daunting prospect.
People tend to get up to speed pretty fast when they get here. It doesn't take long. And those who don't get up to speed, and she kind of gestures over her shoulder to the Slithalium, they end up in here. She goes, well, anyway, I'm sorry I can't help any more on this Bordant thing. It's pretty serious news. I gotta think about that.
Yeah, please do.
In the meantime, tell that fucking louse, Wink, stay out of Southside.
I'm happy to.
All right. You coming to the fight?
Yes, we have tickets.
See you in there. She turns on her heel and accompanied by this her security man who gives Manfred one last look. It's like, okay.
I do a little wave to him. Bye-bye.
Just as he's sort of going inside, he looks down and notices Sir Feathers as the doors are closing.
Oh.
He's like, what the fuck? Just as the doors close. Let's take a little comfort break there and go and grab a drink and have a wee and anything else that you need to do. We'll come back in 5 minutes or so. So let's return then to outside the Slithalium, where you've just been able to have a brief chat with Bertha Cleves, and while she didn't really particularly offer any help or any information of note, she certainly seemed concerned by this Bordant issue, and also told you to tell Wink to get fucked, basically. What's the she's turned up kind of just before noon. I think the expectation is that any fight is going to be in about an hour's time. While that is about enough time to get to the Hecate Hole and back, it probably is only just about enough time. What would you? What's the plan?
I would say Wink can definitely wait.
Nice.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it would be good if we went to try and tell him, because it would give us an excuse to have to immediately get out. But if
out of the Hecate Hole, or
yeah, like we're there to give Wink a message, and then leave. Like we have a reason to lickety split get out.
That's true.
It could be
if he's there, of course, but.
Oh yeah, we could just be going on a walk. He might not be there.
That's true.
I mean, we can't just do it. If we're just sitting here for an hour, it doesn't make sense either. So.
Have we been into the Inikos Sanctum already?
I believe you did. I think you had an interaction in there with a kind of junior member of clergy, but I must be honest, I don't know if I was just very tired on this session, because I'm sure that was the same one with the doorman. I can't really remember what that interaction. What happened in that interaction?
I think we asked him about Bertha, and even maybe the throne incident that was shortly after we after Manfred asked that merchant on the street.
Right.
I think he told us about being more discreet in general.
Yeah.
I think
it was that same session.
Melpomene.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Melpomene is itching to ask local clergy about Bordant. So rather than try to run to the Hecate Hole, I think Melpomene, at the very least, is going to go check out the sanctum and ask specifically about Bordant.
Okay, sounds good. That's a good idea. It's nearby. You know, you don't ask, you don't get. You find the person that you spoke to previously doesn't appear to be there today, but you do find a cleric who kind of greets you as you enter the sanctum, and this is a Loxodon, and as I say, they're kitted out as a cleric of Inikos, who you know by now as the sand god. What do you want to ask them?
Do they know anything about Bordant? Are there any omens we should be looking out for?
The cleric at the mention of Bordant's name does kind of furrow their brow, and they don't answer. This Loxodon walks over to an old shelf and begins to sort of like flick through these kind of thin volumes, and then sort of like takes one out and flicks through it, puts it back, tries another one, flicks through it, and then spots their page and comes back to it. Like, oh, well, there's an old song. I knew the name from somewhere. It's not one of the more popular hymns, really. But here, take a look at this. Hands you what is like a hymn book, and you see the words of this song are talking about it corroborates something that you already know about. It's a song about that's essentially beseeching Inikos for protection. It's like, protect us from the evils of the world, and each verse is a different kind of evil of the world, and one of the stanzas is all about Bordant, and it mentions snakes dying, something that you've already encountered. It mentions the heavens opening, and a great rainfall, which again kind of corroborates something that Ember and Tramin had been looking into. The only other thing that's sort of new information through this hymn is it's hello kitty cat. It mentions praying for the souls of the people of Millstone, the people of a place called Millstone, which you kind of, from the lyrics of this verse, you kind of pass from that this place Millstone was destroyed by Bordant. And this cleric is like yes, I can't say I can't remember the last time this was sung in a service, but I knew it. I'd heard the name somewhere, but not something I know anything about, I'm afraid. You're welcome to keep that volume if it would help you.
Melpomene's eyes turn into saucers and just thank you. Like they were already like preparing a whole speech to like, can I go copy this down and all of that, and just
No, we have other copies. It's quite all right. Tell me, are any of you followers of his lord
not not directly, though I have a new appreciation as new residents of the area.
Yes. What about you, fine gentlemen?
Not me, no.
Can't say I am, no.
Pity. I'm afraid that religiosity is really on the wane. And I suppose in a town as bad as this, who can really blame them? But one hopes that by basking in his generosity... Well, anyway. As you walk with sand underfoot, keep him in your thoughts. I must attend to my duties. We have a service in a short while. Inakos bless you.
Inakos bless you.
Turns on his heel, off he goes. Is there anything else you want to do in the sanctum?
Is there a little like offering tray? Like so I think Melpomene has a little bit of a agnostic view, but they want to pay respects in just about every holy house that they go into. So they've got a little pouch of incense. So if there's a small altar or spot that incense is normally burned, I think they would go and drop a little puck of incense and light it, and just take a moment to like say thank you.
You got it.
Before
yeah, you see there's a little table and there's a kind of a pewter plate that's just sort of set out on this table, and there's a few candles around it, and you see that it looks like a couple of people have left. Someone's left like a little desert flower wrapped up in a little ribbon, and there's a couple of little coins, nothing of high value. There's a couple of bronze pieces sitting in this plate as well, but it looks like all offerings are welcome. So yeah, you can absolutely do that. The cleric kind of spots you from across the room, dropping something on the plate, and just like lifts a hand. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you again.
As you exit the sanctum, you hear the horn. You hear that sound that you heard your very first day in Pagona's Rest.
Ready for some violence.
And yes, it's the old call to prayer, as it were, but it's the call to the altar of violence at the Slithalium, and you hear that and
I start cheering, like, yeah, let's go.
There's commotion as people begin to make their way towards the Slithalium. Cope, why have I lost your camera? What's going on?
I'm wondering that too. What just happened?
I don't know. I'm going to have to find...
That happened with mine earlier as well. I
did notice it briefly with you. I have to find an alternative to Video Ninja.
But it just fixed itself. I didn't do anything.
No, it just seems to be like, I don't know, temperamental. I dropped a few frames earlier as well, but I don't know why. Well, hopefully it comes back.
Yeah, I'm hitting refresh on Video Ninja. We'll see.
Send me a new link, maybe. And we'll see if the problem is solved. Oh.
Okay.
Now you're a little figure. You're a little...
okay.
A little cartoon figure.
Okay, new link is in the Sands of Time Discord.
Okay, thanks. I'll go grab that. Although I think that's the same link, because if you just refreshed, it probably is the same.
I did just refresh.
Let me try refreshing
I can start...
the actual source on OBS.
Okay.
Because it certainly is a bit weird. No. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hello. Weird.
Yeah.
Strange. I'm going to have a look. Oh, can you mute Video Ninja, though?
The mic, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, good. So, people are beginning to make their way to the Slavalium. Hey, kitty cat. People are beginning to make their way there as the horn blares across Pagona's Rest to let them know that some entertaining violence is imminent.
Hell yeah.
Melphamene's just humming under their breath. My way downtown, running fast, just absolutely vibing.
On the oodalay. Me, 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 me.
Yes.
Very cool. Awesome. The three of you then enter, and last time you went, you were kind of one of some of the later arrivals, having to travel from the Dead Straits as you did. This time you're obviously very close to the stadium. You're some of the first into the arena, and there's bustle around you as people kind of push past, trying to find somewhere to sit. You look around. One thing you may recall is that there were various kind of boxes, and sure enough, you can see Bertha Cleves take their seat in like a private box. You also recognise after some time, Midnight Blue and his entourage take their places as well. The place begins to fill up and getting pretty busy in there. No sign yet of any combatants. Where do you think you've got your run of the place now? There's kind of a couple of tiers, and you can would you be right down the front? Would you be kind of if you think of it like it's a fighting pit, so there's kind of a high wall and then seats all overlooking it. So there's nothing at kind of floor level. It's all kind of up a little way. Down the front, up the back, in the middle, any preference?
I would say as close as possible, right?
Yeah.
Might as well have a good view.
Exactly, since we're early.
Nice. You hear from behind you. You kind of take your places, looking over the rail. You can see a couple of people across the way going up and down, giving roasted pork on a skewer, and giving these out to people to buy. You can hear people around you discussing who the combatant's going to be. Is it Colossa? Is Colossa going to be out? You can faintly hear a little group of people trying to get a Colossa chant going, and then from about 8 rows behind you, you hear a loud, shrill voice call out over the top.
No.
Well, I'll be a motherfucker. And Gerber, Wink's better half.
Oh no.
Is
I don't know
there.
if that's the right word.
Is there, flanked by Wink doesn't appear to be in the vicinity. But she has like 3 friends or acquaintances or colleagues or something with her.
Well, Wink isn't allowed in Southside, is he?
Well, exactly. He's not allowed. So exactly right. And she goes, she turns to one of her acquaintances and is like, "These are the lot I was telling you about, and that they make a deal, accept a favor, say they're going to do something in return, and don't even do it." She goes, "Boys, you know what we do to people who welch on bets?" And you see her draw a short sword from her hip. And
What the fuck?
these 4 people begin to walk down the stairs towards you. They're coming for a scrap. Any what do you want to do?
I stand on my chair and I dive onto him.
Fucking hell yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Manfred, you are a maniac. Give me Manfred, give me a grapple. So it's just going to be, I think, a strength check.
Bear with me. I am ready. I am ready for it.
damn.
Who are you aiming for? You've got Gerber. You've got who's kind of the. I guess Gerber's probably the closest.
Well, you
to
said
probably...
for. Yeah, so I'll go for going back to Rusty Joe, like kind of like a body splash sort of thing. I just get on top of my chair. I just sort of dived on, like
massive crossbody.
That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah,
love it. I don't see any way around it, folks. It's time to roll initiative because we got a fight coming.
Obviously.
okay. Before the fight actually starts, I would love if Melpomene. Am I within 120 feet of Bertha?
Yes. 120 feet
okay.
of Bertha.
Of Bertha.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna pull out my little broken bit of harp string and point at her and really quickly be like, "I am so sorry for disturbing the peace. Wink's other half did not give us time to deliver your message." And that's it.
Love it.
I just want to like preemptively be like, "This is a mess."
And that was message, sorry, right? And
yes. So it is.
And they can message back, right?
You could reply to this message.
You get Bertha's attention. She looks over from her box and just smiles. And you just hear in your head a little while later, she's like, "Oh, honey, this is what I live for. Give 'em hell." Let's, if everyone could please roll initiative, and we will get some combat music on the go. I'm going to need to very quickly locate some.
I need
some
to save
tokens.
these rolls for not just initiative.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, all these tokens.
Yeah, forget all of them. Ignore.
Okay.
That was when that was from when I needed to put fucking 22 zombies on screen.
a lot of
time.
zombies.
Okay.
Right.
The zombies are broken for the calls. Yeah.
We are gonna say that this fight is taking place over here. Oh. That's why I'm trying to drag the wrong thing. Okay. So we have got right then. Let me go and get your tokens. Sorry, folks. It's just going to take me a little second to pick up. So we've got Manfred grappling Gerber. We've got Fen here in the front row, and we've got Melpomene here as well.
So big.
So big. I'm not even going to change their tokens. What you are seeing though is Gerber, who is of course a rat folk, and one dragonborn and 2 goblins. Sorry, you have all rolled initiative, and Melpomene is a 20, Fen is a 17, and Manfred is an 11. I am gonna, fuck's sake, 17, 11, cool. I am gonna roll for Gerber. That is a 13. We're going to roll for her dragonborn friend. That is a 20.
Who has what is it? Is it perception is higher? Is what decides?
It's dexterity is
it's dex.
What's your dex?
My dex is +2.
Yeah, you beat him. That's fine.
So it's a 15.
So you're going to go ahead first, and then these guys roll, and then the 2 goblins I've rolled together. They're a 10. So you've got 2 goblins, a dragonborn, and a rat folk. And we're going to we start. And I think I'm right that Manfred, that grapple is the action on your first turn.
Oh yeah.
So I just need to fill out my thing a little bit here.
I'm sorry, I just forgot as well. I forgot to add my initiative to my roll, so I've got a +4 on my initiative, so I think mine might be 15 actually. I forgot to add it.
No, that's good to know.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Thanks for that. I will adjust. And then what the fuck is this? Sorry folks, we'll be as quick as I can. And then we want what I need to do is it's fine. So the Dragonborn was a 20, weren't they? And then Gerber was a 13. Cool. Okay. I think I'm about there. Melpomene, you're at somewhat close quarters. It is on you. What do you got for me?
Okay. What do I want to do first? Can I take a moment to look and size up who's got the worst weapon?
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Cool. Yeah, on a 16, I think you easily identify that Gerber is the biggest threat here. These 2 goblins don't look like much.
Okay.
I'm actually going to change while you're talking. Tell me what you want to do. I'm going to go and get a couple of these tokens turned into goblins, so you can at least see which ones they are. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, Melpomene is going to go ahead and cast Bane.
Hell yeah.
I think my phrasing for this one was, "It's Bane, bitch," and I'm gonna point at Jerba. I can do up to 3 creatures. So, yeah. Gonna do her, and then let's do both goblins. Just let's handicap them. Why not?
Okay.
So they each need to make a charisma saving throw, DC 14.
You got it. Give me 2 seconds. Awesome. Charisma saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
Goblins famously uncharismatic. Let's roll for goblin number 1. That is a 14. What do they need?
It was a 14, so beats it.
Makes it. Okay, second goblin is a 7, fails it.
Nice.
And give me 2 seconds. Jerba meets it. The 2 goblins are at the back on this staircase. I suppose I could make the entire map a bit zoomed in, and then I could make the tokens a bit bigger, and you could actually see what the fuck is going on. Wouldn't that be nice?
Be.
Cool. So
okay.
The goblin.
So goblin number 1.
The goblin that's most at the back
No.
has failed.
Okay, goblin number 2.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw, they have to subtract a 1d4.
Great. Thank you very much. Anything else from you?
And then bonus action, they're gonna reach in front. Who's closest? It's Fen, I think, that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna smack him on the ass and be like, "You got this, bro!" And bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Fen, love that. Okay, cool. So bardic inspiration for Fen, Bane for furthest back goblin. Awesome. Anything else?
And then they're gonna vault over the divider, because we're in that front row, just so I'm up 1 row, so I've got a clear shot. Yeah, perfect.
Love that. By the way, there are people around you. So
yeah.
Any area of effect spells, any kind of any area of effect spells will affect the public. People are sort of dropping back and giving you a little bit of room, but you have to keep that in mind. Likewise, if you send a firebolt, for example, and miss, we're then going to find out if it hits a bystander.
The crowd.
as an example. So just keep that in mind when you as you go forward. Amazing, cool. Thank you very much. Up next then is going to be our friend Dragonborn. I just want to check something. Yeah, that would do. Oh yeah, that's nice. Cool. They are going to for 1 minute, Helga, we can utterly special. Oh. Okay. They are going to step forward and do a melee attack against. I think they want to try and break this grapple, actually. Jerba is obviously currently pinned by Manfred, and I think this person's going to want to try and break a grapple. Let me just see what they need to do that. I don't know if there's actually if someone else can. Oh, they would have to shove you. Because I know how to get Gerber to get their way out of a grapple. They have to do a contested strength check. But can this person actually break that grapple? I guess if they succeed a contested strength check against your athletics, they would maybe. So I'm going to say that's what he's going to do. I don't know if that is rules as written, but we're going to go for it and run with it. So we're going to do a contested check. It is going to be against your athletics. They can do a strength or a dexterity. They're going to do strength. So Manfred,
or do I need to do a roll?
You need to do an athletics check, please.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you have an 18 to beat. Best of luck.
Nice.
Oh,
16.
Close.
So they, this Dragonborn steps forward and just like plants her hand on your shirt and just like, get off her. Pulls you away. Gerber is no longer grappled. That is, however, the entirety of their turn. And
Nice.
Fen, you are up next.
I would like to get out my shiny new moonbeam. I'm hoping that the two goblins are actually close enough together in a 5-foot radius that it hits both of them.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's do that.
Love that.
They need a Constitution save of 14.
Okay.
And if they fail it, they get 2d10 radiant damage.
Cool. Is it half damage on a success? Doesn't say so. No. Let's have a look. So we're going for Moonbeam. Half as much damage on a successful. So 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful.
Oh, there, yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Let's roll that up for our friend, the goblin number 1, and it's a con 14 to beat. Yeah.
Yes, genau. With the bardic inspiration, does that do anything there, or is that for the damage?
No. However, one of them does have to do a -4 on this roll as well, because they've got Bane. That was Goblin 1. They fail it anyway.
Oh, right.
Here comes Goblin number 2. I don't think there's a way on this dice roller to do like a minus dice. So we'll roll the 20 first, see where they go. They're going to fail it anyway, but let's, for the sake of completion. So it's a 9 and a 7. Can you please give me 2d10 of radiant damage on these two goblins with Moonbeam?
I'd love to.
They're both dead.
Hell yeah.
These guys were not hardy creatures, I'm afraid.
I figured, yeah.
Amazing. You watch as these two goblins just like evaporate into a radiant sun, like what's the word I'm after? Like embers. You know, they turn into like embers and
they vaporize.
Yeah, and float away as they disappear. Incroyable. That has made this fight considerably better off for you. Amazing. Fen, anything else? This could be a real short one.
Yeah, I was wondering, can I step up to the Dragonborn and try to push him into the Moonbeam as well?
I think shove is an action, not a bonus action. So no.
Is it? I thought it was a bonus action. I wasn't sure.
I will double check. Yeah, it is an action.
It's technically an unarmed attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, okay.
Afraid not. You can move. You can move closer if you like,
nice.
or you can stay where you are.
No, I'm staying where I am.
All right. As you eviscerate these two goblins, two things of note happen. Number one, Gerber lets out a wailing sound like "No, Roger," and the other thing that happens is the crowd around you are like enthralled, and everyone around you is just like they watch this happen. They see this moonbeam go,
hyper
and they're like, and they
like a
they
sideshow.
Someone starts a chant like, "Tail elf, tail elf, tail elf, tail elf," and this tail elf chant goes up. Fen, anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so.
Manfred. You've already taken your action, I suppose, Manfred, because that was the grapple, which is now broken. Gerber is in a fucking rage. She is going to. I think she would be. Nah, she's going to have to go for Manfred because he's right there.
Makes sense. Plus, I did kind of crossbody on her.
No, there is a sort of degree of sort of revenge.
I can see why she'd go for me.
Now, I think, speaking of shove, I think what Gerber's going to try and do is shove you over the side into the fighting pit. Now, let me just double check the falling damage rules. 1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet fallen. So this is a 20 feet drop. So if she's successful on the shove, you're going to take 2d6 of falling damage here.
Oh my.
However, once again, this is a contested roll. We're going to get Gerber's strength against, you can choose either athletics or acrobatics to roll against it.
I'll go athletics again, yeah.
All right, give me. Let's have Gerber's strength roll first, actually, which is gonna be a 14 to beat.
Ooh.
19.
Yes.
Incroyable. Yeah. The shove fails. So she, in a furious rage, tries to like, "God damn it!" and goes to shove you. She's much smaller than Manfred. Has no impact. You just stand your ground. That's the end of Gerber's turn. And because there are no goblins anymore, we're back to the top of the initiative with Melfomir.
Just a pile of ash now.
Man, Gerber really thought this through, eh?
You can see in the distance as well, Bertha Cleves is like stood up in her private box and is kind of like got her hands on the railing that overlooks and is just like watching intently. As quite basically everybody on your half of the stadium is.
Okay. So we've got Gerba and it was Dragonborn, right? Was the
Yeah.
one? Okay. I don't have a ton of. Okay, I'm going to run. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna run over and try to get within touching distance of Gerba.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna... And then Melpomene is gonna pull out... On their way, they're gonna pull out their best bev and do a little... and go, "'Cause this is Thriller!" And then shock and grasp her.
Incredible. Shock and grasp is...
1d8.
1d8 lightning damage. Cool.
If
And
it
it
hits,
can't
yeah.
make,
So
and it can't make opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn, which might be helpful for you in melee range as well. At the moment, however, I would say if you step away, you're going to get an opportunity attack from the Dragonborn instead. But yeah, give me 1d8.
Mm-hmm. 3 points.
Just a 3. Okie dokie. And that's on Gerber. Cool. Awesome.
And in the meantime, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on myself, just to be safe.
Very cool.
That is my turn.
We have got Dragonborn up. Very cool. This guy's actually got some pretty nifty stuff, to be honest. His sword drawn, then he is gonna take a swing with his sword at Manfred. Let's have the attack roll. It's a crit. You didn't want that. That's bad.
Cutting words.
Dear.
Cutting words, huh?
Cutting words. I have a reaction still. We just had my turn.
Let's do it.
When a creature you see within 60 feet makes a damage roll or succeeds on an ability, a check, or attack roll, you can take a reaction, expend Bardic Inspiration, and subtract that number. So 1d6.
Do you still have any Bardic Inspirations left?
Yes, I do. I have 2 left.
All I will say is this. Manfred, what's your AC? Like 14 or something?
Why do I check that? Armor class 14, yeah.
So even if you take 6 off that roll, it's going to be an 18.
But it would stop it from being a crit, right?
It would stop it from being a crit, that's true, yes. Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, yes, it's a nat 20, not a 24, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you can do that if you want, yeah.
Yeah.
You did roll a 6
Minus
as
6.
well.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Still a hit. No longer a crit. Good roll.
Yeah.
What are the cutting words? Your mama.
You can't even perform in a house meant for fighting?
Yes.
Don't yell at me. This wasn't really my idea. That's cool. That's a very, very, very good thing because not only is the attack roll or is the damage 2d6 plus 2, this guy has an ability where he can deal an extra 3d6 of damage once per turn if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the hobgoblin that isn't incapacitated, of the dragonborn, sorry, that isn't incapacitated. So because you're next to Gerber as well, they get martial advantage. So all of that is still going to apply, but crucially, those dice rolls are not going to be doubled, in which case you'd have been fucking down for sure. So this is still going to be 5d6 plus 2. It's going to hurt. So big numbers there. 23 damage. Manfred. That is a nasty bit of sauce. That is, I believe, the entirety of their turn. I will just double check. Yeah, that's the whole of their turn. Cool. Fen.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go over to Manfred and touch him to do Cure Wounds.
Very cool.
Just in case, I don't want to lose him.
And
And that gives me a 2d8 plus 4
nice. Let's have it.
HP.
Mm-hmm. 12.
Yeah.
Nice. That gets Manfred looking a little bit happier. Back up to 21 HP. Thank you very much. Fen, anything else from you?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I actually will wild shape into a panther.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Want to give the people a show here.
You are giving the people a show. People are going fucking ape shit at this. Like, watching, like, everyone's seen a druid before, but in the middle of the, you know, at the moment in the fighting pit, it's sort of the prep, you know, getting people in. People are still filing in, but in any minute now, people are going to be like fighting in this arena. But all eyes are on the undercard, you know, the warm-up show. And there's another roar that goes up from the crowd, and the chant, the guy who started the elf tail chant is like, Panther tail! Panther tail! Panther tail! Panther tail! And people are joining in real nice with that. Awesome. So, Cure Wounds, wild shaped, and that is presumably your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Manfred, what you got for me?
Is there any way I can sort of get out of this situation, like near the edge? Because I assume if they move, they'll attack me, right? How it works.
If you try to move away from them, they will have an attack of opportunity against you. You can choose which way you go.
Jerba will not, because she got hit.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Yeah. Jerba can't make an attack of opportunity, so I would say normally you'd get an attack from both of them, to be honest. But because of that, only the Dragonborn's going to take a swing. So that's the only way out of this melee situation you're in, basically.
So if I move, the Dragonborn will attack.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Not to rules lawyer, but it's only if you move out of his melee distance. So if you stay within 5 feet of him.
Yes, that's correct.
So if you skirt around him, Jerba can't hit you. But if you leave his melee distance. So.
Yeah, so can I do that then? Sort of skirt around and try and...
So that you're at least no longer next to Jerba as well, is that the sort of idea?
I think that's right, yeah. Just sort of...
You got it. You're there-ish. That's that. What's next?
And then can I use give me 2 seconds. Can I use Hunter's Mark on the Dragonborn? That's okay.
You can, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus action, I believe, Hunter's Mark, that gives you an additional 1d6 on any damage that you do against it, I believe.
Then I'll give him a stab with my sword.
Love it. Give us an attack roll, please. AC. Oh no, I'm not going to give you the AC. You just give me the roll.
And then it's just the where it says hit /DC. I add that onto the 20, right? So like the +6.
+6 on the 20. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Oof.
Does not
Damn.
hit.
Yeah.
I guess that's it then, yeah.
No worries. You put the Hunter's Mark on there though, so anytime that you do get a hit in, it will help. Right, Jerba is up. He's going to take a swing at Melpomene. they are gonna do. They get 2 attacks. Let's have the first of those. 21.
Definitely hits.
Not even going to ask. I'll do the 2 rolls and then we'll do the damage together. 17.
They both hit.
Both hit. Okie dokie. Okay, it's going to be 2d6 plus 6 in total. Not each, thankfully. But it's still 15 damage. Hits pretty hard. You've got the numbers advantage, but they've got a slight HP advantage, I would say. Well, they definitely do at the moment. We need to be getting these guys sorted out. Back to the top of the initiative then, and that is Melpomene.
Hi.
What's Melpomene's strength out of interest?
Not great.
A +1.
Yeah. Why will it not let me scroll? Yeah, +1. You know what? With Manfred kind of behind me, Melpomene is gonna... They're right in front of me. I'm gonna try to hit them both with Firebolt. Nah, I take it back. I'm gonna try to hit the Dragonborn with Firebolt.
Okay. Love it. Let's have the old the roll.
No.
Not a hit.
Okay.
Bonus action.
I will. I don't really have a great. I'll do Adrenaline Rush. It means that I can take the dash action as a bonus action, but I'm not going to actually dash anywhere. I'm just taking the 2 temporary hit points that it gives me.
Okay.
So.
All right. So 2 additional HP, back up to, if I'm not mistaken, 14. Awesome. Fen.
Well, I'm a panther now, so
You
I
are
guess
a
I have to
panther.
fight.
Let's go and fucking make some magic.
Let's see about that. I mean, I'm a bit
still
too
have
close to do the.
1 Bardic Inspiration. Don't forget.
Where do I use that actually?
You can add it to any attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Or any saving throw.
Mm. I see.
And it's a 1d6, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. If you fail something, you get to add to it. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So first things first.
Works, but let's see.
What's the plan
I'm
of
gonna
attack
try and
first?
bite. I'm gonna try and bite the Dragonborn.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it. Okay, give me the attack roll, please.
Yeah, that's. Oops. 1 second. Oh my god.
You
We're
must
having
have
a rough.
You must have a plus on that of something, surely.
Do I?
It would just be your. I don't think it's going to help you, to be honest. It's too low a roll.
No,
But
probably not with the 5.
You should have a +4
Is it
to
a-
it. I think.
Yeah, the bite says here melee weapon attack +4 to hit. Is it that?
Yeah.
Or is that
So that
something
so
else?
that +4 would be so at the moment it's a 9.
Yeah.
You could use your bardic here, but I will tell you now it'd have to be a good roll to make the AC.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that here.
Your call.
No, I will hold off for now.
Yeah, I think that's probably wise, to be honest.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I think I actually missed out the Dragonborn's turn as well, didn't I? He's supposed to go after Melpomene.
Oh.
He's gonna take aim at Manfred. And let's see what he's got in the locker. (17) beats the AC of 14. Hate to tell you this, Manfred, but that martial advantage. Are they? No, you're no longer next to Gerber, so that's good. That's very good. Still going to be 2d6 plus 2.
Hope.
Damage coming in 13. Manfred looking real dicey here.
That's not great, but we're hanging in.
We're hanging in there. Manfred, you're up next.
I guess I'll just have to stab him again. Let's try and hit it this time.
Give me the give me that roll. Oh yeah.
There we go. That's more like it.
That hits. Let's have the damage on that one, please.
For that 1d6. So that's 1d6 plus 4. Is that right?
That sounds correct to me.
Yep. Awesome.
Just a 5. Not great, but it's not nothing. Awesome. Anything else? Oh, actually, I tell you what. Didn't you put Hunter's Mark on that guy?
Yes.
Then another 1d6, please.
Oh, okay. Do I do the plus again? Plus 4?
No, you just roll a d6.
Just a normal one.
It's additional damage for another 2. Okey-dokey.
It's the state of these rolls.
It's not great, but hey, it's better than it was. And you know, you're going to get the longer you keep attacking that guy, the more you're going to deal Hunter's Mark damage on him as well.
Yeah.
Incredible. Anything else from you, Manfred?
I don't think there's not much I can do really, so I guess I'll.
Let me just
I guess
remind
that's
myself of, because you had something really cool that I saw in your character sheet. Horde Breaker. Once per turn, when you make an attack with a weapon, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet. That's within the weapon's range that you haven't attacked this turn. So my thinking is here, it's risky because if you're in range of both of them, there's obviously an advantage to that Dragonborn as well, where he's got martial advantage. But you could, if you were to say that you'd moved next to him, you could now take an attack against Gerber as well.
Very risky.
It is.
Yeah, I'll probably not this time, just because it's very risky.
It is risky. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gerber, they're up next, and they're just absolutely furious at the death of their 2 goblin friends. I'm going to make 2 attacks against Melpomene.
Oh boy.
Brace yourself. 19.
Hits.
The rolls come, and a nat 1. Ooh, we needed that. We needed that. Okay, it is just a 1d6 plus 3 for a total of 6 damage. Not too bad. But then again, Melpomene doesn't really have the HP to spare here.
Yeah.
However, we are back to the top of the initiative, and Melpomene, you are up. This is going to be a key round, I think.
Okay. Man, I really don't have. They're gonna try to firebolt Jerba, I guess. I'm there, and let's do it. So, D20 plus 6, please. Nope. Okay.
You have a bardic for yourself, don't you?
Oh, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's still. Well, yeah. It's 1d6. Does an 11 hit?
It does not. Their attack rolls have been a lot better than you lots.
Yeah.
Indeed.
After getting rid of those goblins pretty quick, thank goodness they're dead, honestly.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Give me the healing. That's pretty good. Okie dokie. That's that's healthy-ish. Cool. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Fen.
I mean, it says if I do the wild shape thing that I don't lose my concentration, so technically I still have concentration on the moonbeam and can move it, right?
I
mean, it's counterproductive because I'm.
Can you move it in wild shape? That's my question.
It's not a new spell, so that's what I'm thinking. I know I can't do spells, but
Oh, because it's already existing.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You can.
It's just an action, technically.
Yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely. You can manage a previously cast concentration spell.
Okay, and they're pretty close together again, right?
They are
Those
right
two?
next to each other. You got it.
Yeah, before they were sandwiched with the other two, so that wouldn't really
Yeah.
work at all
No, I
with the
love that.
moonbeam.
You can
So,
absolutely hit both of them and nobody else for sure.
Will do.
I love that. Okay, so we're moving the moonbeam, and it's a con save of 14. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okie dokie. Right, for the Dragonborn, firstly. Come on, I want this to fail so bad.
Yeah,
Fail.
me too.
Actually, sorry, that was for Jerba, that one. Actually, it doesn't matter because they've both got the same modifier. We'll say that's for Jerba. We'll say it was for the Dragonborn because that's what I said first. This is for Jerba. Both
Yes!
fail.
Nice.
Both fail. Huge hit.
Okay.
Give me the
2d10.
Was it 2d10 radiant?
Yeah.
Fucking
Please, a
let's
good
have
roll.
it.
Oh my god. Oh,
Only,
come on.
only a 5 damage.
What is this?
God. We gotta get these damage rolls sorted out. But it's not the end of the world. And you've still got your action.
No, isn't that the action? It's a magic action, the moving
Is it
of the moonbeam.
is it an action to move it, is it? Or is it I thought maybe it was a
Yeah.
bonus action. Okay.
No, it is an action, unfortunately.
Okay, alright then. In that case, you don't in that case you still have your bonus action.
Yeah, but the panther doesn't have a bonus move, so I can't really do
that's
anything.
True. I don't see. Yeah, you've probably not got anything you can do there. All right. In that case, Okay. Anything else from you then?
No.
All right.
I mean, maybe if I can move maybe between them, like shield Manfred a little bit there.
Oh, I like that.
Because I have some HP to spare, you know.
Thank you so much.
I like that. Very cool. Speaking of Manfred, you're up next.
Do you know if Fen being there now? Because because it's a Dragonborn now.
Am I now on the way?
And wouldn't it be the Dragonborn before me? Is that right?
Yes. I've probably been a little bit generous in that ruling, to be honest, because really, if you're in melee range, you're in melee range.
Yeah,
right?
okay, that's fair.
So
maybe I just get up into the Dragonborn's face. Just
okay, let's do that. Manfred, what do you got for me?
I guess I'll have to. So has Fen gone between me, or did we not do that?
You're still in melee range to this Dragonborn.
Okay, I guess I'll just do my stab with him and just hopes that like the Hunter's Mark thing will.
Okay.
I get a good roll.
Give me that attack roll. Go on, roll a crit. He has rolled a crit.
yes.
Unreal. That's awesome. That's brilliant. So what we're going to do then is you need to give me the damage and double the dice. Yes, you also get the double on the Hunter's Mark as well. So in total, it's going to be 2d6 for the Hunter's Mark, plus your attack and double the dice on that.
Okay, I'll do. I've got the plus.
So in total, I think if I'm understanding it correctly, it's going to be 4d6 plus 4. Come on, we want some big numbers here, mate. That looks pretty decent. Yeah. 20. Incredible. That was on the Dragonborn, wasn't it? Manfred, talk me through it. How do you want to do
it? So I slice his head off. And in the style of Mortal Kombat, I pick his head up. I let the blood just sort of pour down me.
This guy. All right, you know what?
And then I grab his head and I football free kick it into the middle of the Colosseum.
Fucking boot it in there. Love that.
We have a signature move now.
give me an intimidation roll. Come on, do another crit. That would just be too good. 19.
Still pretty good.
25.
So close.
Pretty good. There's like this crowd who had been chanting like Panther Tail, Panther Tail. Now Manfred gets his moment in the sun.
Mustache man.
Slices the head off, lets the blood pour over his face. Fucking drop kicks a head into the middle of the pit. And there's like the Panther Tail chart just like dies a death immediately. And just like Bertha Cleves fucking dives backwards into her own chair, laughing her arse off. She finds this uproariously funny. This guy is fucking out of here. And Gerber is left now. Now, whose turn is it? That was the end of Manfred, so Gerber's going to be up next in the initiative. She, on a 25 intimidation, she's as intimidated as anybody now. And now she sees that while they put in some decent hits, she's now 3v1. That's not a good numbers game. She suddenly looks around and is like, all right, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought. Please, never mind about Wink and about Bertha Cleves. We don't need that no more. Just let me go.
Are we out of initiative order now? Like, is this disengaged? Okay.
You guys can have a brief consult on if you're going to on how you react to this from her.
My immediate reaction was that Melpomene is going to throw an arm out and try to catch Manfred before he can yeet himself at her again.
Very smart.
Fair.
Just, I haven't made any other decisions other than we gotta all take a half second to stop.
Yeah, Manfred is reckless. Think about this, right? What she's looking at the moment. She's a rat folk. She's sort of 4.5 feet tall. Quite a vicious rat folk. She's looking at a full-grown human man, a full-grown big-ass orc wearing sunglasses, and a fucking panther.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sunglasses.
And a fucking panther, and lest we forget, Sir Feathers. She looks really terrified. Here's what Melpomene, let me put it this way. You would be up next in the initiative after her. What's the look on your face saying?
Melpomene has had enough blood spilt. I am okay with not wiping her off the map. And I am okay with trying to hold off the other two in order to let her go. So if she makes the decision to split,
she's gonna.
I will keep Manfred away. But if she stays, I'm gonna let go, and he can have.
Gerber is gonna disengage and is gonna bomb it through the try to scramble through the crowd scarpers basically. So I will go back to the top of the initiative and just double check if anybody wishes to pursue, but if not, we will consider that the end of this interaction, at least with Gerber. All right.
That's it for me.
I'm gonna take that as a all right. We'll let this one live to fight another day. We are out of initiative. Let's come back. The crowd.
I pick up the because the body's still on the floor of the dragonborn. Sure. I pick it up above my head and I climb back on my chair. With the crowd going crazy, I just start lifting it like yes,
yeah.
And then I stage dive into the crowd.
Fuck yeah!
And then sort of
Manfred, give me just a charisma check. Just roll me a charisma.
Oh, God.
Doing this while covered in blood and everything. Charisma.
Loot that body, babe.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I'm on my back while they're sort of transferring me across. I'm on top of the world right now.
The three of you are mobbed by adoring fans and you can just hear people, you should be down there fighting, and just some people are still chanting Panther Tail. Some of them a few people are lifting Manfred above their heads and passing him along and just the Decapitator. It's going pretty zany out there.
And then I grab the body of the decapitated dragonborn, I sign it, and I give it to a local child as
Brilliant.
Souvenir.
An entire body. You just
Child.
drag a beheaded body to.
You know, like how they
child.
give out baseballs.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be something like his gauntlet, or like, you know.
I sign it on the abs, and I as like a souvenir.
Could hack off a hand and just sign that. I mean,
The head's in the middle of the Colosseum.
While this is all going
hand.
on, Bertha Cleves, who, as made mention, has been fucking hugely enjoying this while it's been going on, has vaulted over the railing of her own private box and sort of lands in the among the hoi polloi, among the rabble crowd. And she's a 62-year-old woman, not the most she's getting on a little bit, but she defies her years and comes striding. The crowd sort of parts for her, they sort of see her coming. Everyone knows who she is, and she just walks over laughing, just like, "Oh my God, I have not seen a fight. That's better than most of the fights we get out there. My goodness, you turn into a panther? This guy, what is this guy's problem? Oh my goodness." She laughs and she's like, "Whoa, why didn't you tell me you were going to do that outside the arena? Oh my Lord." She goes, "Listen, I never do this, but come and watch the fight with me. Come with me. I want you to watch as my guest."
Hell yeah.
She turns to a couple of stewards, and she motions to the body. These two, there's just the ashen remains of two goblins, just like these two little ash piles. And Fen, I assume you've taken down your moonbeam now.
Yeah, of course.
Are you still in wild shape? It's totally up to you.
No, I'm transforming back now.
Okay, you come back out of panther shape, yeah, she sort of motions to a couple of stewards, clean this up, kind of thing. She's like, "Come on!" She throws an arm around Fen's shoulders. She's like, "Oh my Lord, that's the most fun I've had in so long." She goes, as she's walking with you, the crowd sort of steps aside for you to make sure there's room for the four of you to get past as she leads you back towards her kind of private box. She says, "You three can really handle yourselves. We should talk." And turns to Melpome and is like, "I heard you up here. You said that was Wink's wife?"
Yes.
Ha! She sucks just as much as he does. Come on. She guides you into the box, and the four of you. There are chairs, nicely arranged chairs. One of them is sort of hurriedly brought out. They weren't expecting this many people, and the three of you are going to be Bertha Cleves, guest of honor at the fight. As all the commotion's beginning to die down, people are in a right old frenzy now. There's a blast of the horn, and the three goblins that Fen and Manfred you saw in the back of the prison cage earlier this morning nervously begin to walk out into the middle of the arena. But that, I think, is where we will leave things. As you're about to take in this fight as the esteemed guests of the vicelord of Southside, Bertha Cleves, a woman who clearly is impressed by extraordinary acts of violence. And that is where we will leave things for today.